Still need to reshape my head a bit. Look, we've got a bit of an uneven thing going on there. How's it going? Oh, I'll open up the other curtain. Oh, open the place up for the day. Get her blooming awake. See if anybody appears for a chat. I'm up, gonna have a coffee. Hang out. Hello, dog. Good morning. You got up now, have you? Come on. Where's me? I just had my vape, dog, and now I've lost it. I've lost it. I know. What did you do with it? Did you lose it? Did you steal it? Oh, no. Okay, dog. Can you go here? There you go. What have I done here? Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on. Come here, dog. Up here. Come on. Here, come lie down somewhere. Is it? Yep. You got it now? You all sorted? All sorted, dog? Alright, that's good. I don't need you licking everything. You can say good morning, though. How's it going, bud? Right? Good to see you. Soup dogs. What's that? Yeah, I just thought I'd come on, have a chat, have a whatever. Get a coffee going shortly. I'm due a coffee, I think. Okay, dog. Yeah. Oh, man. It's been raining all night. Been raining like crazy. Of course, a little bit of water leaks and stuff to dry out the blooming. If somebody would get their cabin finished. Is that too loud on the cicada sounds? That would be the question. Not like anybody's going to come view us anyway. Just small YouTuber gang. Yeah, it's been pretty crap, but it's most of the it dodged Northland pretty well. It's getting the rest of the country more than anything, so hopefully people are all right down there. Like the amount of flooding they got down there last storm, they're getting hit again, so yeah, more road closures, all that fun stuff, the usual stuff that goes on in the world. Oh, I'm awake. I swear I'm awake. Make sure I've got all comments on, chat filter, all messages. Now, if I turn it to none, chat hidden, I'm assuming you guys can still chat. This is hide all chat messages, but it doesn't turn the chat off, would be my logic there. Assuming. The chat didn't disappear for you guys just then. Like when I do that, it doesn't take the whole chat away for you guys. I don't think so, eh? Just want to test that out. We'll see what's going on. I might have gone a bit short on the hair, boys. I might have gone. The shave was a bit blunt. Usually I go like a bit longer, and I went, oh no, we'll bomb a number 2 on it, but we're getting a bit G.I. Joe maybe. But now we'll just have a coffee, a chat about whatever anybody wants to chat about. Oh, my alarm's going off. I'm already up. See, look at that. Up before the alarm, there's proof. There you go. No, the plan was sit here, have a coffee and a chat and just whatever anybody wants to talk about. Just keep it positive, Try and just keep a good vibe. I'll be doing a workout stream later. I'll do it on a separate stream, so I'll come on and chat for an hour or something. Oh, makes me big and strong. There we go. Viking, not personally, bro. Not personally. I'm religious beliefs. Yeah. I probably do need to. I do need to speak. I certainly think I do it more through thinking rather than a direct prayer. It's more a thought process and more meditation. I'm not sure how to explain that really. No, I just definitely do think of how I need to behave throughout the day and stuff like that, right? How I need to control myself, control my emotions for sure, that kind of stuff. And I do ask for things, but I don't really like to ask for much, so I find it hard to pray and stuff like that, right? Like be like, oh, I'm hoping this, I'm hoping that. I'm like, okay, like I'll do my best. I'll do my best. So, just my hair. I've done my hair so short. This should be dog tags, but yeah, it'll grow. It'll grow. It's more aerodynamic at the moment. It's good. I'm liking it. My hair will grow back surprisingly quick. So yeah, we might make it a bit longer next time, or at least I need to go over. I've got a bit of a cowlick here that I've always had, so it makes sure I might have to get it on there, and we'll give it a tidy up later on. Oh, the flavoured milk goes hard, man. Flavoured milk goes hard for sure. I bought that recently at one of the supermarkets. Had it instead of like Nesquik powder. It was like the full bottles, like a 1 litre milk bottle of the syrup they use for milkshakes. I'm like, yeah, man. So I was putting that in my morning smoothies. Yeah, that was legit for $6 for a big bottle of it. But yeah, it's pretty much sugar and food colouring. It's not the best thing for somebody with ADHD. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Bean. Good to see you. Hey, Miss. How are you? How's everybody going? Just a casual chat. I'll just chat about whatever, guys. Just please be respectful, guys. We're just hanging out. We keep a good vibe here, so I don't tolerate any trolls or bullshit, right? Just we hang out and we chat about whatever. Just try and, just have a yarn, have a coffee. Be grateful, right? Thank you for that, Viking. I'll screenshot that, bro. Hang on. I got it. I'll make sure I read over that later when I'm journaling and stuff now. I haven't had any caffeine yet, but I'll just expose myself to the internet without any caffeine, so you'll see me drag myself up into some energy now, I suppose, and then later on I'll do a workout, but I'll do a separate stream for that because I don't want to send people. Some people want to do workout with me and stuff, so apparently anyway. Nobody turns up to my workout lives anymore on this new channel. Everyone goes, well, come along, what time's it at? And I go, cool, and I schedule it, and then like, freaking I get 5 views, and I'm like, alright, that's fine. Who like that then? Nah, it doesn't, like, I'm not taking YouTube seriously with all of that, right? It's very much like I do my workout each day. I'm live while I do the workout, and it's just a chat and whatever. And if people like to hang out with me and my bullshit, pull up a chair. Oh, I left work early. Oh, wicked, man. Hopefully you get some time. Hey, Chrissy, how are you? Hope you're well. Oh, we're getting some people flying in now. Oh, 4 likes already. I'm famous. I might have to stop the stream and Google what do I do when I get famous. Thank you, guys. That's good. We got the OGs in here. We got all the real ones in here. I'll just light some funny. I'm glowing. I'm radiant. I really do need a coffee soon, guys. I'm finishing off. I have some milk in the cup. I'm getting me milking. Milk makes me big and strong, right? Oh, what do you reckon? Must be at coffee time, eh? What, dog? What do you want, dog? Why are you whining at me? I haven't got any money. I ain't got any money, dog. Alright, where am I going to set this so I can use the jug? Hang on. What? It's a bit early for that. No, on your bed. On your bed, girl. On your bed. Okay, I know. Settle down. I know. I love you too. Yes, I know. We'll sort all that out soon. Yes, big fella. Hang on. Alright, everybody happy? No, we're going to stay in for now. Look. You can have the curtain open. Look, see? Wet. It's been wet out there. Yeah, I know. Alright, puppies. Alright, on your beds now, guys. Plucks. You gonna lie down? No, that's licking my hand. That is not lying down, big fella. Alright, mate. Alright. I need a coffee. Oh, I've still got omelette left over from earlier. Oh, good. It's good. Sorry guys, I'm just going to put it here because I need a coffee. Oh. I was born in the dark, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. When I finally saw the light, all it was blinding. There we go. Hang on. Caravan life. That's how it goes. Hang on. Get a kettle on. We'll get the kettle on for the morning, governor. Okay. Alright. Kettle. I'm using up lighting today instead of down lighting, you know. I know the gym guys like their down lighting. I'm using up lighting today, so it's to make me look real tough on the internet. True story. True story. I wouldn't lie to you. Yep, I am a Kiwi, sir. I am in New Zealand, so that's why I talk funny. I know you're not saying I talk funny, but it's just what I usually get on here. Oh, damn, darn lighting. Damn it, man. Bob Saget. Coffee. Right. I don't think you guys are too phased about me. Like, I'm in silhouette. It makes me more mysterious. You're a Kiwi. That's interesting. Where are you from, man? I'm up North Island, man. In saying that, I would like to go to the South Island again. I'll be getting down there once the truck's fixed. Get down for a bit of an escape for sure. So there'll be all sorts on this channel, right? So like we've got a Land Cruiser for travelling that I'm building up and getting set up a bit more. And then we'll finally go do some travelling in it. We bought it to do that, but then the gearbox failed in it. So then my partner's truck failed and needed a clutch, which I got that done. And when I got that done, the hoist it was on, it got stuck on a hoist for 3 weeks because the hoist broke. You know, everything has been thrown at me in the last 6 months or so for sure. It's been challenging to make headway, but this is the game, as you just keep moving. I'm not saying I'm perfect at it, you know. We just try and make a bit of progress here or there, and a bit of drinking chocolate. I know, it's terrible. It's a blooming container of poison. That's why I'm not a fitness influencer. I just, you know, working out is just part of what I do, right? I do that for my ADHD to get me functioning, and between the caffeine and the dopamine from the workout, we'll be right for the day. Oh, Christchurch, oh, awesome, man. Yeah, I spent a bit of time down there. I used to work the vineyards up Greta Valley and Amberley. So I lived in Greta Valley and Amberley for a while back when I was about 21, 22. I was down there in the winter, riding a motorbike from Greta Valley to Amberley, and then in the frickin' snow, and then grab onto the frozen vines and stand in the snow. And yeah, good fun, man. Good fun. Wasn't snow most days, as you'd know. It was only, you know, it was a couple of weeks of it where it was real solid snow at the time, but yeah, certainly toughened me up going down there at 21. Stand in a paddock all day. I definitely do like it down those ways. I used to go for a lot of motorbike rides up the back of Scargill, out those ways and stuff. Up the back road of Scargill was my little run. Oh, when we were young. Oh, I'm still young. We're still young. Still young. I've still got, you know, I gotta often remember, you know, I go, oh geez, I'm getting old. I'm in my late 30s. I'm nearly 40, and it's like, well, how much of my life was spent as a child and growing and learning? Like, it's not really a late start because we spend so much time learning. Like, most of us generally are in education until at least 16, 18, right? And it's like, you haven't had that long out in the real world since then, and the world's always changing, and you learn a lot about people, and, you know, like, all the stuff they didn't teach you in school, you know, you're still learning. It seems most people don't, you know, there's the exception, right, of people who had these very easy upbringings, or some people who had the hardest upbringings become multi-millionaires by 18 or something, right? Because they're really determined, right? Everybody has their own path, but like, comparison is the thief of joy, as they say. Hang on, I'm just trying to find a nice spot for you. Here we go. Hopefully the cicadas aren't too loud, and hopefully you can hear me. If I tilt it down too far, I'll block the darn mic. So, right, there we go. Right, oh, we've got the light cable hanging down. Hang on, we'll get it. There we go. I spend my life moving and organising, tidying up. Yeah, I know. Not almost 40, not almost 40. I'm turning 39 in a few months, so no, not almost 40. We're going to deny that for now. We're going to push the 40 away. I set a lot of goals when I was 36, almost 37. I set a certain lot of goals I have to achieve by the time I'm 40. So that's what gets me up, I guess. Not always. I don't have my slack days like anyone. But it will all get done in time. It will all get done. We'll find a way. I mean, I started out with a bare bit of land here, so doing alright. A couple of years in, the cabin's coming along. I haven't made any progress on it lately. To be honest, yeah, my head's been in a lot of different places. I've been working at cars and stuff, but there's always something going on, right? But I'm holding together a lot better than I used to, so yeah, it's good, man. Doing well. Chugging along. Yeah, I was going to shave it to like a number 3, number 4 like usual, except it was cutting real crap, and I got a bit annoyed with it. I'm like, oh, bugger it, we'll just go to a 2. I've done it like once before in my life. Actually, this might be a 1. I think this is a 1. I bombed it to. I'll just like stuff it. It's a bit uneven, but I'll run a shave over it next. I don't give a crap. It's not like I leave the house. I realised that yesterday that I haven't left home in like 10 days. Just not because I'm lazy or something, just like I haven't had those kind of missions to go on and go do stuff, so I'm just, I work from home, I do everything from home. I'm out in the country, so yeah, I'm stocked up on food and that, and don't need to go anywhere. It's good, I'm saving a lot of money, because every time I leave the house, you end up buying something here, buying something there. It's good. What do you want, pup? Why are you whining at me? Come up here. No, come up here. Yeah, I'm not letting you out right now. You'll be a mischief. Yeah, come up here. Come around. Come on. Come lie down. Come lie down. Very good. Very good. Be a dog. Oh, no, can you just, that is not, look, what are you trying to, you found a bommy knocker off the tree. Okay. Is that the toy of the morning, is it? Alright, well, you occupy yourself with that. Stay there then. Alright? She won't stay there. Yeah, on some family land for the moment, man. On some family, just an area that nobody was ever going to use, and they went, oh, you could put something here if you want. I'm like, cool, that'll do me. So obviously I understand, I'm very fortunate in that regard and grateful for the situation, so but yeah, it is a case of it isn't a long-term thing, so that's why I built the garage, and the cabin is all built in steel framing, so everything is steel framing and steel cladding and stuff, so everything can be bolted down flat packed, and I can just stick it on a trailer or in a container. I have a tandem axle car trailer that will fit all my cars on it. I have a tow vehicle that literally is a off-road overlander Land Cruiser, so I can, we can sleep in that and go travel, for example. I've got the car trailer that I transport my race bikes and cars on. If I need to move, everything I own is no bigger than, everything has come home on that trailer, everything can be moved on that trailer. So that's how I've sort of tried to future-proof through what I'm building. I didn't want to have a tiny little cabin the size of a caravan that's on a trailer or something, right? So I can build something bigger. It's just like to disassemble it. So if I built it in timber, it would have been a lot harder to disassemble. So yeah, so steel frame is why I've done that. So I can just get out the tools, just unbolt it with a power tool and flat pack it down, and I can stick my whole life, all my buildings, my garage, my cabins, everything, I can stick in a 40-foot container and ship anywhere on the planet. So that was my way of sort of future-proofing the uncertain future. That was the best plan I could come up with. with what I was able to do, being poor as shit at the time. 5 acres. Oh, beautiful. Oh, another kiwi. Yep. Yeah, I'm North Island, bro. So yeah. Luckily had that situation come up. But I used to have a car workshop and stuff, and then yeah, it all basically, the recession hit and all that. The whole lockdowns, all that, and everything just went quiet, and yeah, I couldn't be paying leases and stuff. So yeah, built a garage here. Like, I've done everything, bro. Done all of it. So it's been a long 2-3 years, but you know, I've certainly learned I can lift a damn big sheet of iron up on the roof on my own. 6 metre long run on my own. You know, we'll get the pippies out, mate. We'll get you know, that's why I got to work out each day. People are like, oh, you know, sometimes you do too many push-ups on their lives, and I'm like, mate, I've got to build stuff, mate. Yeah. But no, I just keep chilling here, bro. I just have a sense of humour, and you know, I'm just me. Like, I talked to mates about YouTube when I wanted to do YouTube for years, and then I said to a mate, I said, like, I don't know what to do on there. He's like, dude, just be you. And I was like, yeah, because I didn't like all the fake content. I didn't like all the brain rot, and I didn't want to contribute to it. He's like, dude, just be you. So I was like, people will come hang out and chat. I'm like, oh, all right then, we'll do that. Yeah, timber's a bit of a pain. Like, yeah, whereas steel frame buildings, like the whole steel frame garage was a 6x9 metre garage, and I got it off Facebook Marketplace for 1,200 New Zealand dollars. And then what I did is I copied the brackets on it, and then got a mate to go and bend up some brackets and make them, they made them through their work. They were like $30 each for laser cut brackets. So we copied the brackets and then made the garage longer and wider. So it was a 12 metre long, it was a 9 metre long, 6 metre wide garage, and I've now made it a 12 metre long, 9 metre wide. So, you know, and the total cost of building that whole garage was maybe 2,200 New Zealand dollars, like 1,500 US dollars for a 6-car garage. So, like, you know, you can do stuff on the cheap. The whole deck that I've got out here outside the cabin, it's all Aquila deck, all Aquila decking timber. And somebody had bought a house and they didn't like that it had the narrow decking timber, so they pulled up 2-year-old Aquila, and then they go put it on Trade Me, which is just like Craigslist, I guess. $1, come take it away, because it's going to cost them to take it to the dump. So they'll put up that stuff $1 by now, and you can buy a whole deck for $1, you know. So I mean, a garage and my cabin fully done, ready to go, and I'm looking like $5,000 for both. So yeah, it's just everything's been going into vehicles and other planning and investments, and trying to sort of get life in the clear that way, right? So, are you all right there, dog? You all right? Are you having a moment? Are you having a moment? You're having a moment. Okay. Are you being special? Look, I'll make you look like a dick on the internet. Have you got a bombie knocker? Oh, you found a bombie knocker. Where'd your bombie knocker go? There? Alright. You happy now? Alright. You throw it around, mate. I always really wanted a German Shepherd. I still want one. They're a lot of work. Oh yeah, thank you, Chrissy. Yeah, that's Dumb and Dumber. I've lost my bed for the day now. There you go. I'll have to change the sheet today anyway. So. Oh, you dropped your thing off the bed, dog. What are you doing? Dangerous dog, yeah. They're very chill. Like, she's very gentle around home, but yeah, like, she's not no. Like, my friends cannot come through the gate with this dog unless, you know, like, you know, if I'm not around, right? Like, all my mates know to not come in here if she's loose in the yard. But yeah, she's a good guard dog for sure. Where are you? New Zealand, man. What about yourself? Oh, it's NZ in the name. Ben. Hey, Ben. How are you, man? Yeah, up north, bro. Up north. So we're just having a chat. I'll be doing a workout a bit later on, but I'll do a separate stream for that. We're just having a chat this morning. We just keep a chill vibe. Blah blah, hang out. Usual. Yeah. One of my neighbours had a border collie not long ago, but it messed with another neighbour's cows, and that neighbour is not very friendly and decided to shoot it. So that sucked. was a good dog, that border collie. It was only a border collie puppy. It was only, the thing was only a year old, and it wandered a few hundred meters away and was sort of chasing the cows around a bit, and he someone shot it, and I was like, really? All right, it happens. But yeah, that's why keep an eye on these two, make sure they don't wander. Sacrifice now for tomorrow. Yep, that's it, bro. Oh, new subscriber. Thank you very much, bro. Hey, Blake Logan, good to see you. Make some moves for the day. Have a blessed day. You too, brother. Yep, that's it. That's what I'm all about. Just get on here in the morning, have a chat, and yeah, make some moves for the day. Try and, keep a good vibe, or, if anybody's feeling a bit, depressed or a bit whatever, and you want to ask something or whatever, go for it. Like, nobody's fucking perfect, eh? Like, we all got problems, man. We all got problems, right? There's all this drama in the world that can stress us out. Like, we all got problems, right? So just try and keep on moving, right? That's all. There's always something to smile about. There's always a brighter future you can build for yourself, but you have to believe in it. You have to believe it's possible. Like, when I started to believe in a future that was possible for me and started to pursue it, I got the things I wanted, but I always got so much more that I never could have anticipated. And it's just, aiming that right direction, and Slim Sifu says it often, believe in the good things coming. Things might be tough now, but everything that's ever happened in our life, no matter how bad the situation for anybody, you've survived it, right? You've come through that, and life goes on, right? So you're unstoppable if you want to be. You can do anything you want to do if you're willing to take the jump and take the risk. But otherwise, you're going to stay right where you are in life. You can't, you're going to stay right where you are, and that isn't a future you want. It's hard to do. I had to walk away from somebody who had, I won't go into it too much, but I had to walk away from somebody who I was with that I found out had an addiction problem or something, and I stuck by them for 2 years to try and solve that situation. And there's this caravan. I don't need to spell it out. Life's a beach. Enjoy the surf. They're like, no matter what's happening, it's like, how do you want to approach it, right? You can approach it negatively, you can put it off, or whatever, or you can go positive, like, I'm going to go for it. Well, if you don't take action, if you don't change anything, nothing ever changes. You can live in fear, you can live in doubt, but you've got one life. Why are you going to spend it anywhere you don't want to be? It's a risk, mate. You could have something going on in your life where you end up living in a car where you feel you are completely, right? Been there, done it. You get out of it. Just keep on moving. It doesn't take as much as people think, and that's what I've had to learn about myself. Is I'm so hard on myself. And I drill myself like, I need to be really grinding every day, and then I don't really grind that hard. But as long as I sort of focus in on just, okay, like, I need to get this done, right? It's that pride in myself and that will drive me. Can you two stop eating each other? Thank you. Hey. Is this how we greet each other in the morning, is it? We're just gonna... That's real, yeah, okay. Can you leave her alone? You leave him alone too. Women causing her trouble. Alright, somebody needs to get off. Oi. You go. Cool. Sorry, that might be a bit bright behind there. I'm sorry, I try my best. I'm not a peak editor on YouTube. I'm not going to bounce any ping pong balls. I don't have a watermelon. I'm not monetized. I'm just here to talk. I'm not here to push an agenda beyond going after what you want in life, which is what we should focus on. Oh, no, you get off. No, off. Your bed. Go on. Go lie down. Sorry, guys. I am just going to turn the aircon on because I'm sweating. The coffee's making me sweat. I haven't earned a sweat session. As Debra would say, a sweat session. I haven't earned one yet. So I'll aircon it up for the moment. Oh, sorry, I'm ranting too much to be reading. I'll keep reading. Yeah. Hey, Jamie. Sorry, guys. I'm just ADHD. I'm in my own world still. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, Bean. Well, man, yeah, that sounds like something you should do, bro. Sorry to hear that, man, but I hope you can go support your mate. It's those situations are very difficult, bro. But you get through them, right? That's it all shapes you. If we can't stand by our mates and our family, right? Hey, man. How do I put this? Oh, sorry. I'll try and I want to cover this. Well, at least you have the time, bro. You know, be grateful for that. Rather than be so sudden, rather than not knowing it's goodbye. You know, it's a much better way. You know, I don't want to make it about me, relatable story, but apparently it's a thing ADHD people do and stuff. We try and relate, so I'm just my experience with that is, you know, going riding with mates. We used to go on motorbike rides when I was, you know, 18, 20. You'd go on a motorbike ride and, you know, you're sitting in a pub or at the meet up with someone and you're chatting, and it's, you know, guy you see every week or two, right? And, oh yeah, bro, yeah. And you come around a corner and there's, you know, he's under the front of a four-wheel drive and his leg is 100 metres down the road and somebody's running back up the road carrying his leg and the guy just bleeds out on the road, man. Bit graphic, but, you know, the sudden gone like that. Or, you know, I'd be riding with someone and my mate would leave my house. All right, bro, yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, cool, whatever. And then I get a call 2 hours later, he's killed himself riding home from my place, you know. So, yeah, I'd appreciate that time, bro. Never feel guilty, bro. It's the past, bro. Just do what you can now. Just do what you can. Just be there, bro. Just be a friend, bro. That's it. Oh yeah, all good. But yeah, life's always going to throw stuff at you, man. And like, you know, as people get older, I haven't experienced obviously that much of it, but you know, people get up into their 50s, 60s, 70s. It's like, you know, a lot of men drop dead of heart attacks at 45 and stuff, and in their early 50s. So, you know, you start getting into your 50s and 60s, as everyone says, like most of their mates, people keep looking at life like, oh, well, if you take care of your health, you're this, you're that, you're going to live till 90 or something. It's like, well, any of us could be going tomorrow, man. I mean, that's a very, very real situation. That's something like poignant, I guess. I want you guys to understand. Like, I ride motorcycles on the street. I go to the track on motorcycles. At the end of the year, I'm very heavily considering going to race 1000cc motorcycles. Like, you know, one day I might, you know, it's going to be a, all right, guys, see you next time, and there won't be a next time, right? Eventually. So, you know, I try and view life that way, right? It's just, you know, take it as it comes. You know, it's all on how you want to respond to it. You know, there's nothing wrong with feeling things. There's nothing wrong with feeling emotional, being hurt or upset. But, you know, you've got to just truck on through. That's it. That's the game, man. Nobody gets out of life alive, so, yeah. It's a hard one. It's a hard one, but it's, you know, what can we do with our time here, and who can we support, and yeah, just, yeah. Yeah, there's so many ways to look at it, bro, and that's why I don't try and like have any religious arguments or anything like that. It's if everybody has their own way, man. Everybody has their own way, so yeah. Hey, Bunny needs to get off again. Oi, Heidi, off. I know you're just playing, but I really don't want you two chewing on each other. Thank you, dogs. But yeah. So when you're heading down there, Bean, what's the plan, bro? Gonna go see your mate shortly, or what's going on? But yeah, I'll be doing a workout a bit later on, guys. I might actually go on. I might go on at like 11:30 New Zealand time for the workout, just because I'm gonna go mod for Dennis and that. And Dennis comes live 10:30. Dennis is live 10 a.m. New Zealand time, which is his 4 p.m. one. So yesterday I think it was, I did it before his stream, but today I think I'll do it after. It's a hard one because it's like I want to get my day going, get my workout done, but I also want it to like maybe be a bit later in the morning for the States and that. I guess it just depends who wants to tune in, I suppose. Hey bud, how are you, man? Yeah, going alright here, man, going alright. Been a big thunderstorm over the country, so it's been pouring down with rain last night, so nice soggy day out there. But yeah, I'll be on here a fair while longer, and then I'll let the dogs out and give them their, you know, FOOD, etc. I won't even dare say the word. Get attacked. You are too handsome for this world, my boy. Oh, you ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it. You ruined it, dog. That was a nice moment, and you ruined it. Oh, dear. Yeah, Bean, you can't live in, like, you can feel the guilt, bro, but, you know, don't let it control you, right? You can feel guilty about something, but it doesn't need to take over your actions, right? You can feel bad. You can feel like you're giving up on a situation too easily. You can feel like feel all kinds of things, but action is something different, right? Like, it's like I don't feel like working out, but I'll go work out because I know I need to, right? I know that's what's going to give me the dopamine and the energy for the days and settle the ADHD down, as an example, right? So, yeah, doggies. Heidi, leave him alone. Oi, stop trying to chew on your brother. Can you two just like lay there in peace? No, Heidi, off. I can see where this is going in a moment. No. They tend to get up, and she gets up a lot more when I'm on stream because she hears me talking as if I'm talking to someone. She seems to think somebody's here. Supposedly the second smartest dog breed, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. Bless you too, Bean, mate. Yeah, just don't feel guilty, bro. Just your mate wants you there now, bro. Just be there for your mate. Like, you know, your mate doesn't need to. You don't need to be guilty and apologising to him the whole time. You know, just support him, bro. That'd be my thing. Just support him, bro. We can talk about the guilt and all that later if you want, man. We can address that. We can always message me on Instagram. We can go into that. But just for your mate, bro, my suggestion would be just be there for him, bro. Sometimes it's in a hospital. Sometimes it's on the side of the road. Sorry. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Process that. Yep. I mean, like, for me personally, like, all my friends are dead. Like, all the guys I knew when I was 18, 19, 20 that I went and rode with after work, every day after work, all my boys, my circle of friends, right, the 5 people close to me, they're all dead. They were all dead in the space of 2 years. And I stopped riding for 10 years because I knew I rode the same. I knew I took the same kind of risks. I knew that it was going to be me in the box. I'd had a lot of close calls and that, and I decided I had to walk away, and that was out of respect for literally the concerns of my mother and other friends and stuff, and me just understanding that, hey, I need to grow up before I come back to these things. I'm not in control of myself enough to be doing this, right? Whereas, like, these days now, I have the fastest road production bike ever made. I have the ZX14, but I can control it. I don't ride it everywhere at 300 kilometers. You know, I'm not riding it everywhere at its limit. I'm just cruising along on it, and I enjoy it. I still get going, and I enjoy the racetrack and stuff. But just that sensibility and reading situations and stuff on the road, yeah, for sure. You're not a pussy, Bean. Don't say that about yourself, mate. Don't say that about yourself. As a man thinks, he becomes, my friend. So if you're going to tell yourself that about yourself, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get whatever you tell yourself about yourself, right? If you're going to tell yourself, I'm a pussy, it's like, well, what's your thinking going to revert back to? It's like, oh, can I do this thing? It's like, oh, no, that's right, I'm a pussy. It's like, no, you're not. The voice in your head's telling you bullshit. It doesn't make it true. Yeah, caravan, bro. Just on some family land while I'm building the cabin and garage and stuff. So yeah, I put the caravan here first when it was a sheep paddock. We took the sheep out, and after I did some Kiwi things to the sheep. Apparently, the Australians say that. Apparently, that's what we do with the sheep, according to the Australians. I do love the country road. Hey, shush. We don't need all the performance. We don't need it. No, puppy. Can you not? There's literally nobody there. Literally. There's nobody there. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Hang on. No. What's it? What's all the fuss about, huh? What's all the fuss? I know all this fuss. There you go. Alright, that's enough. Go lie down. No. Hey. Oi. Oi. Go lie down. Thank you. Good girl. Sorry. I have to be a bit firm with it. I tend to ask the dogs too nicely the first couple of times, and then I have to go way too gruff to get a response. So no, I just need to firm up a bit on my words. All right, Ben, you take care, man. Yep, just yeah. I hope you get some good time with your mate, bro. So take care. I'm sure we'll see you when we see you. You don't need to apologise or anything if you can't make it to Dennis's stream or something. Just look after yourself, man. Look after yourself, bro. That's it. Yeah, bud, get in there, man. I need to get this cabin finished up and stuff, and then yeah, the caravan in here, I'm basically going to gut it out, and it's going to become more of a kitchen. No, I haven't been to the UK, but I was considering going over for a trip at some point. It's either I'll go to the UK or he'll end up coming here. But there's another creator I know, Fable Vlogs, known as To Build a Better Life. And me and him get along well in that, and he was maybe looking at NZ sometime, and we were looking at the London Marathon at one point. So I was half tempted to fly over and do the London Marathon at some point. It was an idea that it's there in the whole big picture, and we're like, oh, could do. So see how things pan out. There's a lot of things I want to do, and I always have to sort of try and narrow it down. But yeah, it was an idea. We can convince Fable to run it. But he's on his journey. He's been working out really hard, man. Fable. If you search Fable Vlogs, you'll find him. He's just trying to turn his life around, right? And he's been working out hard. He's been, getting push-ups in and walking in that more for like 3 months now. Lost a decent amount of weight. He's getting some definition in his arms and waist and that, mate. He's doing well. That guy, he's doing well. So yeah, I mean that's what I've loved about YouTube, blood. Is it's mostly the other, like, I love the fans and all the people here as well. And then there's also, what I didn't expect from that was a lot of good creators that I could, you know, other live streamers and stuff, and other people like that are more on that mission like I am, right? Like it's just trying to have a good vibe, try and help some people, try and make things a bit easier, and just not here to sell anything. Like I was saying yesterday on my workout, like, I don't generally like to talk crap about people or anything, but there is somebody who I was supporting who lied about me on the live and all the blah blah blah. That's all do hard things, the guy who holds the plank push-ups, right? And things fell apart there and whatever. He said a bunch of lies about me on live and whatever. I mean, okay. But going into the future, that's motivated me more to not, like, I want to make a channel that is, you know, there's all these guys out there who are grifting. They're doing it for money. They're doing it for fame, whatever. I just want to help people. I didn't make a YouTube to try and get rich or something, right? It's but you know, you've got guys like this who are going, oh, you know, I'm going to do 500 push-ups, and if you want any more, it's $1 per push-up. And in the end, he does like 850 push-ups. You know, people give him $350 at $1 a push-up, and then he's, you know, now he's coming live now, and he's doing, you know, I'll do one push-up for every 10 subscribers I get. That's like, you can't be doing that and then saying, I'm here to help you guys, I give up my time for nothing, and then you're trying to charge them $1 per push-up. Like, it's, yeah, so, I might have a small channel and I don't have all the fancy editing, I don't have all the string lights and all that, but you know, I'm relying on here on being real and being genuine and being myself, and people resonating with that in a world full of AI slop and all these grifters and all this bullshit. That we can actually just have a real conversation. I am a real person. Everything I say is just the truth and how it is. My truth, right? My truth. Like, you know, I don't do. Obviously, I'm not on any steroids. No, I will never do steroids. That stuff kills you. So no, I won't be doing anything like that. I'm not going to go and get fucking rich and famous and sell everybody out. I'm not going to turn on people. I'm not going to, you know. But I'm not the one who gets 500,000 views a stream. For being genuine, right? I'm the guy who gets, you know, 100 views a stream. But yeah, so it's the grifters go to the top and they tell you a bunch of false information. They, you know, they're after the money and they're after the own glory and whatever. I want 1 million followers so that I'm helping 1 million people. That's it. I don't give a crap. I'll get paid off the long form eventually, right? It would be good to get money off YouTube for better equipment. I don't have a PC, so I could use that for editing. I mean, I can sell some cars, I can get that another way, right? But it would be good to make long form content. That's where I want to make money off YouTube, is it doesn't cost the viewer anything, it's YouTube is paying for the ad space or whatever. So it's like every 1,000 views is, I think, $15. But if you have a decent amount of subscribers in that. So that's what I'm trying to build here. But I mean, I'm still going to come on lives and do this, and just do this, and then I'll do some long form, and we'll just chat and whatever, right? Hey, can you stop licking my bed? Oh. Off. Oh, your bed. Nah, you start licking my bed, you're off, bro. See how the cookie crumbles, mate? Born and raised in London, want to go to the US. Nice, yeah. Yeah, there's some place in the US I want to go. I want to go up to Utah, up where they take all the, like, the off-roading trucks. You see, like, Western Diesel and heavy, not the Heavy D from D-Bird's channel, the Heavy D on YouTube, who has the helicopter and stuff and does all the recoveries and that. That's a cool dude. Heavy D Sparks, that's what it is. Diesel Brothers. That's a real cool dude. Heavy D Sparks, like with his YouTube, with all the money he's got off YouTube and that, he does recovery work and stuff, right? So he goes and recovers aircraft, like a guy in his 60s has crashed, or 70s or something, crashed on a mountain, and you know the family can't afford to recover it, so he does it for free, right? That's more what I'm trying to do, right? It's like I don't think I'll get that big somehow, but yeah, I'm not about the theatrics on live and stuff, right? I just want to be real and help people. Ford, good to see you here again, man. I did a bit of art and stuff in school. Funnily enough, my actual qualification is in photography. But yeah, I went down the path of motorbikes and being a mechanic and that. But no, my history, what I got qualified in at tertiary was photography. So I have been looking at getting back into that, and that is something that will tie into the YouTube. It's something I I really want to get back to, and I think I'll do some live streams and stuff like that in the future of going out to locations and stuff. So that's what I mean when I say like this channel isn't a fitness channel. I never set out to build YouTube to be like do workouts, which is why I kind of have to do these streams as well. I can't just work out and have this conversation because people join in and they see a gym in the back, they see the gym cage in the background, they're like, oh, fitness channel, right? So is what it is, right? But again, I'll just talk about that, right? Oh, dog, really? All right, I'll get up. Yeah, all right, we'll go toilet. Oh, hang on, I need shoes. I don't have webbed feet. I'm not a penguin. Do penguins have webbed feet? I know ducks do. Surely a penguin has webbed feet. Somebody tell me. Don't make me autistically research this. I have questions. Oh no, my ADHD just woke up. This is why I need to work out in the morning, guys, otherwise I'll start to get unhinged. Hang on. They're a couple of idiots, you know that? Go on then. Alright, lovely. Always of living in a building site. So there's the cabin. I haven't finished yet. And as you can see, there's a little bit of landscaping to do. Temporary steps and shit, but you know that whole deck was $1, mate. $1 used timber. There we go. So as you can see, look, yeah, these are the problems they currently have to resolve, right? Gym in here, motorbike gears drying out up on there, and you know, it's all a pretty big shambles at the moment. I mean, I'm not going to act like it isn't, but that's what it takes, guys, just bit by bit, right? Well, yeah, doing okay, man. Yeah, up Utah, yeah. You staying close, puppy? I know your brother will be trying to... It's an area that isn't fenced at the moment, so I do have to come out here because the boy will come up the drive and he'll be trying to go straight out up. He'll try to wander up the road to go shit on the yard. He won't go up the road, but he will go try shit on the front yard. So we'll just keep some ops on the boy. Oh, there's another house on the property, bro. So yeah. Honestly, just chuck it in like a 20 litre water bottle off the main tank. And that's a tank right there. So it's just it's not plumbed to here yet. Nah, just rainwater. No, we don't have any no well, sadly not. I'm just keeping an eye, see if dumbass is trying to sneak out the gate. I'm trying not to get my phone wet either. Would be nice to have the fence back up, I tell you. Sorry, it's very loud with the cicadas. I probably need to... Oh, you got the close up of me horrible teeth. I'm sorry. I am who I am. Learnt that on YouTube Live. I was just like, I put myself out there. I am who I am. Yeah, I have crooked teeth. Like I got missing one tooth. People are going to judge no matter what I do. I could be arguably perfect, right? And it would still be argued. Being the point. I think I did go a bit short on the hair, though. I could do with it a bit longer. I don't feel a bit... It's a bit breezy. I'll just be tough from here with my muscles, see? Come here, dumbass. Hey, yeah, I see you. Come. Bed. Alright, we'll try this the other way. Do you want breakfast? Are you hungry? Come on. Yeah, here we go. See how quick he runs now. Yeah, there he is. Of course. So need to get the gearbox replaced on the rig, and then I'll be doing some content in that when I go out and about. So, getting there. Just blew out 4th gear, so yep. Got the digger on hand at least. Come on, dog. As you can see, I need some more drainage. So that's how that goes. Come on, dogs, in now. Oh, great. We've got wet clay everywhere. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, nice. Yep. Don't slip over on live stream. Sorry, excuse goofy facials. Falling over. As I say, I'm just real on here. I don't do any bullshit. I'm a bit of a clown. People have said just lean into my humour. I'm like, perfect. Gonna do anyway. I think I did the first channel on YouTube. I tried to be a bit too serious about it and tried to, I was being genuine, but I was trying to, present more and stuff. It's just like, dude, I'm just gonna be me. Find my people. I'm finding my people. Yes, we're already succeeding. Already succeeding at this. I work on the water supply. Oh, rad. That's interesting. I usually worked like warehousing jobs, stuff like that, or as a mechanic, And then I did vineyards and stuff, but no, I've never done like infrastructure work. How do you find that? Out of curiosity. I always respect that kind of. I always respect that kind of work, man, because it keeps the world running, right? And that's the thing with like YouTube for me is like, I'm working from home, working on cars and stuff, and my purpose is more through talking with people and people going through stuff and trying to offer some insight, right? Offer some experience, a different perspective or something, right? Obviously, not everyone has to agree with me. I don't think I'm right all the time or anything. If I see somebody struggling with something, I sort of feel like I have something to offer on, right? Sometimes that's just a listening ear, right? Sometimes it's just shoving up. Oh, that's solid, bro. It's hard graft. This man's keeping half of New York moving. That's awesome, bro. As I say, there's all these interviews, right? All the feminists like, we don't need men. It's like, well, who's gonna work the oil rigs? Oh, we'll figure it out. There are women, of course, in those trades, obviously, but there's a lot of men out there really busting their backs to keep society moving. When the storm wipes out the power, those guys are out there. Sometimes the storm's still going on, and they're putting everything back in, right? That's proper hard graft, right? Let's turn this aircon off. It tends to be a bit loud. Oh, all the sounds are going on for the ADHD stimming this morning. We've got the cicadas going, got the fan, got the dogs barking. I now put muddy paws on my bed too. You do know you're meant to know better than that, right? Go on your bed. Yeah. Yeah. Don't drop the phone. Don't drop the phone. No, just popping on for a yarn and morning chat. And I won't do this every day or anything. It's just today. I've been up since. What time did I wake up? 4:10, something like that. Heidi and Zed. So the girl shepherd is Heidi, and the boys are basically a mix of pitties or staffy. He's a bit of everything. He's a country special, that boy. No, doing all this is certainly an interesting experience doing YouTube. I've learnt a lot. I think a big advantage for me with YouTube has been, I've slipped a few times with it, just getting too playful with it. But as far as trolls and stuff, it's just like, I've been on the internet since the very, very early dial-up days, right? Like, I was in the Call of Duty lobbies and stuff. I'm familiar with trolls and trolling back and that, right? So it's the best game, like any school bully, is you don't play it, right? You just don't play it. Like, I'm just over it. Any famous Heidi in New Zealand? No, just a good German name for a German. It means, the German translation of Heidi is the noble one, like of the aristocracy of a higher class type thing. It's a bit of a joke. It's a very the translation of the name, when you apply it to why I've named my dog, that is like a kind of a arrogant kind of like joke, like she's the peak breed, So there's that tied into that. I just liked it, so I was like, oh, Heidi, that's quite nice. I nearly named her Sabine after Sabine Schmidt, the Queen of the Nürburgring who passed away. I nearly named her Sabine, but no, I'd known somebody recently with a similar name at the time, so I opted against that. I was like, no, let's not. Well, at least I've kicked the cigarettes. I don't think vaping's really any better. It's probably worse, but at least it costs less, I suppose. One problem at a time, gang. One problem at a time. I'll work through it over the years, right? Oh, and Zed's not. Oh, I hear that, Zed. You're not cool, bro. I always told you, bro, you're not cool. True story, dog. Yeah, she's just turned 3, Heidi. She's just, that was like the 27th of January. Took her to the beach. Special treat. There they go. I do need to get them down to the beach more often. It's sort of like, once a month I get them down for a really solid beach run around. They've got plenty to run around here, so pretty chill. But no, I do like to get them out in the water and let them have a run around, a big run around. And yeah, Ford, I'd agree, man. Yep, cigarettes are just wrecking me, bro. Like, I was vaping for about the last probably year or so, up until maybe 4 months ago, I think. 4 or 5 months ago, I went back to smoking. And, yeah, because I wasn't liking how the vape was making me feel, to be honest. Ocean, bro. Ocean. Yeah, not too far from here. See, it's pretty much, I don't know, within 10 miles, so not bad. Just struggling to breathe, bro, with the vape. Like walking up and down the hill here twice. Like I'd walk up and down the hill here twice, and I get to the top of the hill, I'm just like really struggling. Now that being said, it could have been sort of more of a long COVID thing, but yeah, I was smoking for a while and I found I could breathe again. I was starting to feel that again a bit with the vape, so I do need to take it a bit easy. I have dropped the percentage though, so. Yeah, vaping was an odd concept to me as well. It's Philip Morris said it, I believe, in early 1970s. I think it was 1971. Philip Morris of Morris Cigarettes, one of the biggest companies. He said himself that the cigarette itself is not the product; it's the packaging. What we sell is nicotine. Everything else, the cigarette, everything else is packaging. What we are in the business of is selling nicotine. So that's another way to look at it, right? Whereas vaping's the same thing. It's nicotine. They've done a lot of research into it as far as what ADHD people like myself do, especially, is we will try and self-medicate with stimulants, so caffeine, hence energy drink addictions, risky behaviour, getting into arguments with people and stuff, and sort of poking at people, is to essentially get dopamine. It's, trying to build that up, trying to self-medicate that. So that's why they're so susceptible to nicotine and stuff. Now, what they've found is they're putting a nicotine patch between the shoulders on ADHD children and stuff, and it's alleviating all the ADHD symptoms. But what they're trying to do is separate the molecules out from the nicotine, and they're trying to take the addictive part of nicotine out of the equation. So you don't get the withdrawal period, but it's tied to the same molecule, which makes sense. Like, that's how things are typically built. So I don't know how they're going to solve that problem. I'm not a scientist. I think I'll leave it to them. Not in a bad way, but like, I'll flick mates a message, and it's just little things like sending a reel or sending a little message, or a cheeky audio clip on Instagram to a mate, like, hey bro, what are you up to today? You shitburger? You're trying to engage the world, I suppose, trying to find dopamine somewhere, right? Yeah. I think I'll do the workout after Dennis today. I'm just having a more chill, like thinking a lot today and that. I'm just sort of thinking, not living in the future, but I'm thinking ahead about some stuff I want to pursue and how I want to do things. And I tend to do a lot of planning in the brain. Can become overwhelming, right? Oh, did I even drink my coffee? I did actually remember to drink my coffee. That's good. 10 points for me. Yeah, as I say, guys, like I'm here to just chat about whatever. So yeah, just chat away and talk about whatever. I'm just following my brain. I'm sure that plenty of people on the internet will come across my life and think I'm a complete dick. And it's like, cool. Go about your way, man. Like, it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Just live life. Oh. I'm more about, just not being distracted these days, right? Trying to lock in on that future I want to build, right? And trying to, be here and try and help anybody who needs any help as well, right? Yeah, so that's all it comes down to, really, right? It's like, been through some stuff, sort of fought through, learned some stuff along the way. I'm far from perfect, but it's like, well, there's probably people worse off than me, or I get people in chat who have learned things I haven't, and it's all just knowledge, right? It's all just a good direction to be around people like you guys and stuff, and we can actually discuss this stuff. Plans with wifey for Valentine's Day. We discussed this at length, and our plan is nothing. Our plan is we're not getting each other a card or anything because it's a waste of money. We know we love each other. We're trying to save money for future trips in the truck and stuff. So we went, no, we'll save every penny and we'll put it towards that. So that's the go there, rather than 50 bucks of roses. I said, if you want, I'll get 100 bucks of roses or something. And she's like, no, they're just gonna die in a couple of weeks. Who cares? I'm like, yep, that's the one. I always say to everyone, goes, oh, she's lying to you. She's just telling you that. And I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm just gonna do as I'm told. In some way, but now it's good. We're trying to, just not getting takeaways and that. And it's nice sometimes, but there's got to be a limit, and there's got to be one's got a bit more buffer, right? It's just like right now, like I could go and buy tires for the motorbike and that, but I'm just not comfortable with how much is there if other things come up and that. It's like, I don't want to live in that up down little hole anymore where this bill's coming up and we can afford that next week and maybe we can all buy those. It's like I want to build a bit of buffer first before I start spending again, and so does she. So yeah, we're just chipping away at that. Does Heidi get a special treat for Valentine's Day? A roof over her head and a warm bed. So she's blessed. She's showing I love her every day, so it's all right. No, I'm not too much about these holidays and stuff like Christmas, birthdays and stuff. Like I tell people I don't want presents. I don't buy presents. I don't want them. Save your money. Buy yourself something you want. Right? Just save us the trouble. I'm not going there. Maybe a Christmas present from the missus. Maybe that'd be the one exception of her birthday or something, right? But like, I sort of grew up with a large extended family, and I watched everybody kind of cripple themselves trying to, they limited the cost of gifts for nieces and nephews and stuff. But it was just such a thing, and I think it just put a lot of strain on people, and it was, just extra load. And, there's already, people are driving around a lot more, gas costs, they're stressed out, people are, buying nice, everyone's just, that's what it's about. It's not about gifts and stuff, right? So, yeah. Do I have a favourite comedian? Living, Bill Burr. Deceased would be George Carlin. So those are the two greatest comedians of all time, in my opinion. That would be my pick. George Carlin was just, you can see why I'd relate to it. Yeah, Jim Jeffries. Yeah, I'm very familiar with his work as well. Yeah. He kind of changed a bit. Like I liked his early specials and that, but then he got the TV show and that, and it all became a bit. Yeah, I liked his early stand-up stuff. Yeah. I like If any of you guys haven't seen it, I'm sure Ford will have seen it. But if anybody hasn't seen it, look up George Carlin stuff. George Carlin stuff. Yeah, it's a good clip. It's a good clip. I will probably roll off here in a minute, guys. We've had a good chat and hung out and stuff, and then I'll be live a bit later. But I'm just gonna. What are we? 8:30. Feed the dogs and that, and have another coffee and whatever. And I'll be on for a workout later. I might do the workout I might change my mind and go live again at like 9 AM for the workout, but that's in 24 minutes. And if I do that, YouTube isn't going to feed me any viewers because they don't like you doing a stream, then another stream, and they don't like you doing that, even if you get disconnected or you know, whatever. So you do have to space them out a bit. So we'll see what happens. Sinbad, yeah, I remember Sinbad. Oh, that's getting back. That's 90s. Oh, he was still around early 2000s, maybe. Yeah. Alright guys, yeah, I'm going to run. I'll get some stuff done. I'll make sure I'm still getting stuff done. Because otherwise I will be on here. I'll happily yap for 10 hours on here. So we'll get some stuff done. I'll do a bit of a workout later. And I'll probably do an evening chat tonight. Because, yeah, my partner's not in today. She's off working. So, yeah, I can sort of come on maybe 5, 6 p.m. New Zealand time or something. I'll have another couple of hour chat or something. Just see how it all pans out. Yep. So yeah, go get some stuff done in the meantime, guys. Always remember, if there is something in your life that you're going to have to do, just make a start at it. Put 5 minutes at it. That one thing you're really, really putting off, go put 5 minutes at it. Tell yourself like, oh, I'll take 5 minutes to look at it, right? You know, even if you do 5 minutes, it's better than nothing. And more likely, you're going to just sort of chip away at it. But, you know, just, it all starts with a better environment around you. Like, I can only do so much for the caravan, but, you know, try and make things a bit tighter. Try and just get on top of those little things, and it'll give you that solace and take away that guilt. If anybody's struggling with that, I know I am. Alright, I will see you guys shortly. We'll get a workout in. That'll get the dopamine in for the day. We'll get some pump on, mate. We'll get us some push-ups again, mate. We'll get us the big arms, mate. And we're going to get famous. That's the plan. I'm such a dick. Alright, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later on. Thank you all for coming.